Here we are into the pistol round at a moment's time here. We'll see if GAMERLEGION can hold their own. They've also got a pretty high pistol win percentage on this map as well. So, like, there's a good chance the GAMERLEGION could potentially put the hurt in very early.
Yeah, certainly so. And you've got to think, you've got to get those players fired up, get that AWP on the back of Era as soon as you can. And will we have a look at the odds over at our good partners over at LootBet? 2.35 for the GAMERLEGION side on their map pick of Mirage. If you do want to get involved in these fantastic odds, you can check out LootBet's panel underneath the Twitch description. You can get all the information on how to get over to their website and cash in on 10 free CSGO spins. Jay is starting off with the pistol round. We spoke about the percentages. GAMERLEGION, they need to get off to a good start.
And speaking of good starts, Simon straight an aggression start here. The first player will drop 0 with that pit back on Norbert. Kios gets a train. Mo and KD quickly chime in as well with the rest of their teammates. And a 4-on-2 ensues. Rusty 10 HP. Mezzy caught in the back line as well. KD is going to force him even further away from this position. Rusty will find one good frag. Drop that bomb again, seeing Neil in close range. But as Mezzy falls, this lone player with 10 points of health, eventually he'll just get faced in and they'll shut him down. So Simon, fast, aggressive rush into the A bomb site, and GAMERLEGION were caught so off guard.
That was very quick coming out from Simon. Now, we saw a player towards under back of 0 just try to see if he can find any damage and find any kills. But for Simon, rather than actually trying to clear out the site to start things off, they just go fast into trying to get that jungle control. Went out some really nice fights. That's actually a top mid smoke coming out from Rusty. So maybe a bit of a mid stance to come out in this force buy from GAMERLEGION, because you know what? They've got 2 scouts to work with.
Era and Mezzy, both players set to their respective positions. Got one player in Sniper's Nest, one back over on the B bomb side, but another A play coming out from Simon here on their full buy. Ooh, 0! That was not a deagle shot. I think should have connected. Nealon will get Adam and double up on 0 to return the favor. Straight through a smoke and a 4 versus 3. Bomb plant will be secured, and for GAMERLEGION, they haven't got enough firepower to make their way into the retake here.
Yeah, it's going to be a tough one. Unfortunately, 0 the hero. Unfortunately, only finding 1, and the follow-up just wasn't there. We saw a lot of mid-stance coming out from GAMERLEGION. They try and retake, but they realize the fact we're in a man disadvantage. We don't have a kit. Let's just see if we can save onto these double scouts, bring it into the next round. And for Simon, I've certainly seen it sometimes in the past that their in-game leader of Nealon can sometimes keep running the same thing if it keeps working. So keep an eye out for just A executions over and over and over again until it gets to a point where it doesn't work and they go, right, we're not going to do that anymore.
2-0 right now for Simon, looking real nice.
Ooh,
that shot
nice.
from 0. Like, it wasn't even aiming to his head, so I think inaccuracy like threw it off.
Some weird magic going on there.
I'd imagine probably a Go TV bug at worst case. So,
Yeah,
you know,
it could
like,
be.
It did look a bit odd how that one. Again, it shouldn't have been a shoulder connected under most circumstances. So it is what it is, and in the end, it doesn't impact the round too much because Simon did manage to find the trades and managed to find the round itself. So a 2-0 start for the T side line. Looking very good against GAMERLEGION, who don't have the money to invest in this next round. They've got the Scouts and the Deagle saved, so the 5-7 and P250 will get rebought by 0 and Adam respectively. They'll try and hold some decent headshots. One pick going to be allowed towards mid. Rusty there with the Deagle, taking out Mo. 0's going to get traded, but Rusty doubles up as Adam falls back to a 3-on-2. This is a 3-on-2 favorite to GAMERLEGION, though.
Really nice trades coming out from the city side. We just see an all-out brawl towards mid. Just as soon as that smoke starts to dissipate, they just all try and look for fights. And from here, they've forced Simon in a really awkward position. The bomb even dropped towards top mid. Can't get recovered from the city side unless they over-aggress, but they've been able to find a lot of picks. KDO in a 1-on-3. What does he even do here? Like, even getting mid control, he's going to have to deal with Rusty.
I mean, he could isolate each of these 1v1 duels, so that's like one option for him. No one is watching the connected area as well, so via short, he can make his way out. And through ladder, might find that Deagle, the scout in over the apartments. Will he check it? I think he might just do. Rusty's going to run boost out, and Mezzy is going to be seen. So plant down on the short position. Backed up, AK got to turn on, and Rusty will get the frag. 4 kills for Rusty, and the Deagle doing so much damage for the CT side.
Swede showing up in a massive way. A GAMERLEGION around where maybe they could have got a couple of picks. Definitely not around victory. And SYMAN are probably going to be kicking themselves. They should not have taken as many fights as they did. They probably should have just let the City side have that man advantage. But instead, we saw Nealon at chair just kept fighting and fighting and fighting. And they kept losing their duels. GAMERLEGION recovering 2 AKs, getting a fantastic diffuser. Even the timing on Rusty from the swing out from short, realizing the fact that even when KDO gets off that bomb, he's not going to have enough time to get the AK in his hands and ready to fire. A great round coming out from GAMERLEGION. Good to see.
The way they get started here for the CT camp, we've got the rebuy coming out from SYMAN, obviously, with the AKs and the MAC-10, looking very similar to the way things looked out over on the conversion. An AK set with the bomb on the back of Nealon. Boost up from Rusty, going to look into the mid position, seeing where Mo is. Mo takes that frag and doubles up. Nice and clean there. Now all on Mezzy. Here towards truck. MAC-10 out, deals with him. Wow, how quick, how easy did that seem from the T side?
Even Chaos is doing some lurking around stairs, so he could potentially try and take down the City player of Adam. There's no way Adam should expect this. And does actually see the person, so... well, I was going to say an angle to work with, but maybe not an angle to work with. What a round from SYMAN. The way that Mo is able to get 2 kills out from short, and from there, that round's over as soon as Mo strikes.
The only linchpin position was Mezzy, and even that was dealt with by a MAC-10, so... Again, how efficient SYMAN looked when they get to that T side, and how good they were when it came to wearing down the CT forces. Keels will be traded at least, so they find at least one consolation pick, but now there's T-side players bearing down all over the place. Seeing the man, closing in the back, 0, getting Nealon, but Mo will trade it back all the same. So 3K to his name to close out the 2 entries he found on short. There you go, 3-1 for SYMAN. A quick response to GAMERLEGION as well. I don't think the buy is viable here for CT camp.
I really hope they don't force. It really would have been an awkward one. Era and Rusty, I mean, they could have gotten double AWPs and then forced it, but it just would have been weird. It just, you know, don't risk it. They're just going to upgrade a little bit and see if they can get those rifles out into the following round. And for GAMERLEGION, after winning a round where Rusty goes absolutely massive with 4 kills, you've got to think the conversion has to be there, because now their economy's in shatters, and this may continue if SYMAN can continue this momentum.
Well, Deagle out for Era, flashbangs over, he's blind, he's dead. Adam also seen here, 61 points of health. Now he's on to the sniper's nest. Rusty goes down next to the headshot 5-on-3 situation. Deagle out into the short position. Smoke onto Connector as well to try and blind off the angles, but just all this utility they use, whatever they want to throw at these positions, is just not going to work out for the CT camp. The 2 Brits left here, the sniper's nest. Both held back behind Snokes. Keel's going to see one, see the second, and he will find himself a nice tidy 3K. With all 5 alive for the T-side camp, the economy can start to build. 4 on the board for SYMAN, and GAMERLEGION back up with a bye.
Now, they need to get some rounds up on the board. You've probably got to be looking at this AWP to fire up. Unfortunately for Era, it's still yet to get a kill. Adam as well. Now get a bit of self-confidence between the players. And we saw that even without the gun rounds, that they don't mind getting aggressive out through mid, look to try and take some opening fights. So maybe that could be a good opportunity, especially in a gun round, to try and take some aggression. And it's going to come out towards Palace, but straight away it gets shut down and the A-bomb side's open.
2 for 1, T-side under control. SYMAN again going to overwhelm. They could just walk straight out to A and they wouldn't have a single problem with this bomb plant. Not going to come through just yet, actually. They're still going to just play around here. Nealon gets the kill on Mezzy. 4-on-2 situation. They're just going to make their way back up to A as the rotate comes to B. So GAMERLEGION with the wrong reads at the wrong time. And yeah, this will be a bomb plant. This will be a 5th for SYMAN. There should be no way they can fend off or try and go for the retake here.
And unfortunately for GAMERLEGION, one thing on the City side, especially on a map like Mirage, is that if you over-aggress and you get punished and you lose the opening fights or you lose the advantages, it's so difficult to come back from there. SYMAN just play the numbers game, and GAMERLEGION really struggling in the early stages, even just some of these opening duels. Only one player goes down, and you've got to think for SYMAN, this is just so much pressure on the back of GAMERLEGION, considering the fact that this is their map pick.
One exit frag for Era at least. AK up. And Era goes down, so not going to last much longer there in that round. 5-1. Not even an AWP getting saved for the CT camp. And that will probably force the issue back down when it comes to the rifles that they can go for. Probably another eco to come through from the CT side. SYMAN looking real good here, and this is probably the worst case scenario for GAMERLEGION. We talk a lot about how, you know, how Mirage is a very risky map pick because SYMAN could still very easily beat them on the basis of firepower. Well, you're seeing it right here and exactly what we're talking about. You know, just every single round there's an entry, a storm in the bomb site, overwhelming aggression, overwhelming forces that just keep everybody dead and buried over on the GAMERLEGION side. So nades up, trying to do some sort of response here on the eco, but that's all the utility being used. Rusty is the first casualty anyway, and nothing has been done to the T side.
Yeah, absolutely nothing. This is looking really great coming out from the SYMAN squad, playing with a lot of confidence at the moment. It's not very passive, at least in finding opening kills. They slow it down in the mid-round, but it's very aggressive to find the opening fight and to put the pressure on. And even trying to force GAMERLEGION to overextend to see if they can bring back some of these man disadvantages. Look at the map control they've found as well. They've got a player up towards connector, one in ladder of Nealon, and complete mid control, and a lurk in the apartments. They're everywhere.
Nealon takes that fight as Messi takes him down. Adam comes up. Zero gets a kill as well. So a couple of good picks. Bacadio's there for the response. Sees his man. Kios gets that frag in the end. And yeah, 6 to the board of SYMAN, only 1 to the board of GAMERLEGION. And we could be in for a very fast map if this keeps going this way. GAMERLEGION need to post up some numbers. They need to start doing it quickly here because they're running out of opportunities. And it is only the first half here, but 2 to go before SYMAN take the T-side victory.
I'm getting worried. I'm getting really worried for GAMERLEGION. I think they need to maybe try something different, whether they go double AWP setup or whether they try and fight out from mid. We've seen aggression out through Palace, but I don't know. I think they need to try the aggression again, and that might work out for Rusty. Straight away, he doesn't extend for any more, finds the opening kill, and falls back.
A 5-on-4 situation, GAMERLEGION. Up to the short control, flashes over, gonna allow one player to start peeking in, take the kill on Rusty. His back turn, no idea who's coming in. M4 can respond as Kios caught looking the wrong way in. Zero gets KDO next to a 4-on-2 situation. CT's for the first time in a long time feeling like they've got the pick advantage. Norba out in the open though. Did the AWP see him? No, he didn't. Era's going to get spotted, sprayed, headshot found. One player at ticket boom. If he goes down next, he's almost a goner, but Adam stays alive. 1 HP with a kill to his name. Mo left alone with the bomb on his back, but a serious disadvantage to work off of.
Oh, I can't believe Adam wins that. 1 HP, so low. Could not get any more lower than that. And for Mo, he's going to try and hold on to this AWP. I don't know if he's going to be able to do so, considering how aggressive Messi is. And probably no way that Mo reads this. An easy round coming out from GAMERLEGION. Great start coming out from Rusty to find the opening kill. And from there, just trading out between them.
So a second to the GAMERLEGION board, but will it continue with a follow-up round? We've seen the struggles from GAMERLEGION when it comes to the follow-ups in the past. Certainly over the course of this map, their one round that they got here in this half is responded to by however many from SYMAN. They're back on to continue the streak up to 7 or 8. So up on the defaults here, it's Adam to open things up onto the ramp player. 3 players all in all to the B bombs, on the A bomb site, I should say. And again, SYMAN is having lapses in form, allowing the first picks to go the way of the CT camp without really much support when it comes to their aggression.
They're waiting for this AWP though. You can see Chaos with a bit of a tight angle to try and deal with the AWP overextending out through window. Now SYMAN have been able to take mid control pretty much every round so far, and it's forcing GAMERLEGION to either get aggressive out through the apartments or in somewhere like Palace or ramp, and that's where we saw Adam finding that opening kill. GAMERLEGION, they just need to make sure they're holding on to this advantage. It's an absolute gift to get a 5-on-4, and no matter what it goes down to, if it's a 4-on-3 or it's a 2-on-3, you've got to make sure you're holding on to these advantages.
50 seconds. Zero is moving forward. You're right about that. He made noise, and you saw how Norbert turned around just like this player in Palace, guys.
Yeah.
Do not aggress that. KDO will keep his eyes on, but they're going to continue with their split tactic into the A bomb. So they have to deal with one player in the back line. That jump face, I don't think the Orb saw it. He might have heard the damage, or might have heard the footstep. And now Zero make his way out, seeing the man in the open, takes him down, going to drop down the dark. Little idea there's a player out there, but the bait in from KO is going to allow Adam the kill. The bomb being dropped, 5-on-2. Trade back from Kios does come through from jungle, but 15 seconds for Norbert to pick up the bomb and get it planted. Rusty gets the kill. Error out in the open, gets the shot on towards Norbert, and a great defensive from GAMERLEGION.
I'll tell you what, that's just like... That play from Zero makes absolutely no sense. So he's heard in Palace, they smoke him off, and he just runs through. And, well, Simon, putting the smoke down, realized, oh, well, he's probably not going to push through, so we don't really need to keep an eye on it, which is kind of unfortunate. But what is not unfortunate is some great codes for you guys to use at home over at our good partners of Hellcase.com. A Malta V and Malta V15 to get a little bit of cash in your deposit. And a 15% refill bonus, which is always happy days. Simon taking a tactical, going, okay, we got off to a good start. We're up 5-1. We've let a couple of rounds slip. Let's try and get and maintain this control.
It's been an awkward start for GAMERLEGION. Would have thought they would have fallen off over the course of this matchup, but found their basis to work off of. Now can they keep that basis? AWP straight in for Error out to the mid position, seeing one man out to the stack area, but couldn't get the frag onto him. Bomb gets passed off back to the top mid position with the Orb just watching, and Smoke's come back down to try to stop anything from coming out here from the CT aggression. Ooh. Zero going to burn alive in the Molotov down towards bottom mid. That's going to cost them quite a lot here.
Oh, much damage coming out to Zero, and now he can't even really fight. There's not a lot that he can do. Oh, there's a bit of an edge on that smoke, especially if there's an overextension, then Era can work with that.
Shot missed as the smoke goes down, and the Orb is forced off angle. Not quite going to get forced out of the defense as of yet. Nealing going to continue his fighting force, burning alive with their own right. This round is the Molotov round, it seems. Both Zero and Nealand down very, very low as a result of their willingness to wait inside the flames. Leaning towards the B bomb site. Rusty's the only player now. Backup has arrived.
And they need to make sure that someone's getting this bomb, because at the moment, no one's really close to it. And I'm not sure if Simon wanted to fake that they were going window, but they missed the jump. Oh my goodness, the timing. Oh, you hate to see that.
Another mistimed face from the CT side to keep away. 30 seconds left, and hit has got to come through now. Indeed, the T's are going to make their way up, out into the connector position. Up, out, sees the gun barrel, waiting for face. Good flash in. He's still blind. He still gets his kill. And Zero waiting back at Firebox. Adam's there to support. Once again, the crossfire, the adjustment in. He looks for Kios, drops him, Nealing is low, he falls in the wall bang on the boxes, and Mo left towards short, dealt with by Rusty. All 5 alive for the CT camp, and this A defensive is looking solid from GAMERLEGION. Simon can switch it up.
Yeah, they really do. The one problem they had at that A bomb site, Jay, is they had really no utility on the T side. They used so much of it in the mid round that all they had was like 1 or 2 flashes, and that was pretty much it. We saw great crossfire being set out towards that CT ticket position of both Adam and the Orb of Era, and even for Zero, completely undetected, able to swing out, follows the spray and gets a secondary kill. Nealand actually buys quite a lot here, so they certainly need a bomb plan if he's going to be able to try and get an AK into the following round. It's a tactic that we're starting to see teams run a lot more, is that it's a half buy and one player buys a rifle and spends a little bit more money, and then maybe he's on a Galil or a Mac-10 in that next round. But at least what it does is it helps keep the economy low on that CT side if he's able to find picks.
Well, first pick is found on KDO, so first casualty sustained by the pistol. Into the mid control for Neil, and of course with AK going to try to find a flank position, but they've left the scaffolding open, so he's going to have to open that up, give up information to the CT camp. Someone's going to have to adjust against him, and indeed that's where Era's going to go. Zero gets a kill on Neil, and meanwhile, under the short control, Keels catches Rusty for a decent frag. Norba gets Era back, but in the end, Zero finds his trades. They drop that AK, and they turn a 3-on-2 now. Keels again going to reveal his position. The bomb's going to make his way out. Mo's got his knife in his hands, and this could be a chance for Zero to get another good pick back, and indeed he drops that bomb. Keels left alone. 1-on-3, and a couple of good efforts coming out from Simon, but it's just not enough for getting the firepower advantage. Way too much to deal with.
It looks like this round's going to be pretty much over and done with. Chaos and can't find anything, can't spot out Zero, and well, Zero able to get a really nice round off. Oh, doesn't quite recover that AWP in the end, so they'll have to reinvest that. And it certainly seems throughout Zero's career, once he got dropped from Hellraisers, never really sort of found that success again. Never really got to sort of that tier 1 level. And maybe the opportunity of Vex, or I should say GAMERLEGION, if they're able to kind of make their way up the chain and start grinding up tier 2 Counter-Strike, he can be back to where he used to belong. I tell you what, they're actually looking really impressive at the moment, GAMERLEGION, finding a lot of success, and I say that, and straight away, Mo's going to be able to find the opening kill. It has been quite some time since Simon have found an opener.
Of course, had to see some adjustments coming in from that T side. You know, they have sort of had a lapse in form for the last 5 rounds or so, or 4 rounds or so. Set to the A-bomb site into connector for the likes of Kiosmo there with the AWP holding the mid face just in case someone makes their way out from short as well.
They're going to say A's clear. This is really awkward now because Zero's pushed Palace. That bomb might get dropped.
Oh, this is going to be bad. Oh, this could be disastrous. And the AK spray comes out. Zero drops it indeed. Another player right around his corner. Norma's going to fall to Zero. You talk about him getting back to old stances, and here he is, stepping up for his team when they need him the most. 4-on-2. Rusty being spotted by the AWP Mo. He gets that headshot in, but they've got to focus their efforts back at the T-spawn, picking this bomb up and getting to the bomb site, because now Zero's got back up in Adam here towards CT stairs, and they're going to counter-rotate for the apartments. They're going to do it again. Oh, no. Nearden just falls out towards short. They're going to go the other way around.
And Mezzi's heard this, though. Mezzi's going to be able to call out the information. He knows he could just play in the apartments and just try and wait. They can't give up any jewels. Zero's seen it. They go, right, let's all gamble stack B.
Mezzi on, Neil and open. No, close plant actually. Molotov to the bomb site, doesn't catch him off guard. Makes his way out of the apartments anyway, drops in. They're going to hear those footsteps. They know where the first man is. Nades on, Adam gets Neil and Mo left alone. Got to ace clutch this with the AWP. First shot misses, allowing Mezzi to get the kill, and GAMERLEGION will have 6 on their CT board, and looking particularly good here for our first map. Took a while to get started, but now that they're going, they are really going.
Just look at the confidence in how many flank plays we see. Zero, he gets so aggressive. Simon go, A bomb site's completely clear. Let's bring the bomb over. It gets dropped. Zero finds a couple of kills. Then Mezzi goes, actually, I've got a gut feeling I can get aggressive through the apartments. He gets the information. They can all rotate into B. A really great stuff from GAMERLEGION. And 3 AKs up on that CT side. It's always scary when you're able to keep the AKs in play. Now underpass. Zero's just going everywhere on the map at the moment. Oh, what a shot!
What a response from Kios, though. Down from underpass. Zero's going to fall in a 4-on-4 situation. Doing now for Mezzi to get Kios back down, keep the man advantage, eventually flowing the weight of the GAMERLEGION side. The trade's going well for the CT camp. And Simon just can't seem to catch a break. They're doing everything they can.
Oh, Mo. He's heard that. He knows the players rotated into market and now coming back.
When you sneak around, when you look for the kill, AWP suspects it.
Oh, yeah.
Presence in mind. Good shooting, 4-on-2. And now KDO makes his way out of the apartments from here, but surely he shouldn't have a chance to get to the bomb site.
What a bait from Era. That was such a great bait setup of going to market, then going back, and then reading the play that there was going to be an overextension. Even for Mezzi, he doesn't need a peek.
He will. Take the fight, see the man, take the challenge on Norbert, and that's going to allow Rusty to get the trade back on the one partner positions. We saw the KDO 1 versus 3, and Rusty gets a 2K. 7 on the board of GAMERLEGION. Eventually on the CT side, they're going to establish their lead.
It took a bit of time. Like you said, it was a bit of a slow start. It seems like they're really starting to find some success. We're seeing individuals performing at a very high level, even reading the game, which is certainly for a new team can be very difficult. We're seeing that the rotations have been very strong. They've been very quick. They're reading the play that Simon to keep taking mid control. They're often getting players in towards that window room to try and see if they can make a bit of a lurk. Back to the set piece at the A bomb site. 2 players here to defend.
And 4 setting for 1 and 2 kills. Norbert does find a trade back with the Tech 9 at least, but the other AK is going to swing up, get himself not quite 2 picks. Eventually that second player does give up his life. And the last man back over at the ramp position. Adam's looking for his 3K. He does lose his life actually, and that's a Deagle shot. That might open up some options, but the bomb out in the open. And the second AWP there to take the down. So lead gained by GAMERLEGION now to the half advantage, now to the final buy for Simon here in round 15. And well, it was a solid start for the Kazakh core, but GAMERLEGION are chiming right back in.
And coming in hot, GAMERLEGION, this is what, 7 rounds in a row now, looking really scary. And Simon have just not been able to catch a break. It seems like they're trying everything in the strat book at the moment. The set pieces, the defaults, the quick plays, the shallow plays, slowing it down. They've tried a lot, but they just continuously get caught off guard. And even this AWP, great shot coming out from Era.
Frag to be found here. A second one going to give it to its way. Mo will find a trade at the very least on the mid position, but Era with 2 and still the underpass control. He's still going to keep his face as well. Shoulder bait going to force Adam out of position now. They know he's there at ticket booth and they're not going to allow him to reface for if they can do anything about it. Good smoke down as well, forcing that Molotov to get extinguished before it can even hit the ground. So bomb site has been gained. Bombs out in connector though, considering a rotation, but they should be able to secure this A bomb site from here, Simon.
Well, you'd think so. Even for GAMERLEGION though, they're not committing straight away to this A bomb site. They're just waiting for some time. Norbert's in a really awkward position. He's falling back to a bit more of some safety cover. Now it's planted 4 short where they do have Mo with this AWP. He's got to be the linchpin.
Back player coming in from the short position though, and that is Era with the AWP. Oh, the standoff right around the corner. The footstoon first, and Mo gets the kill. Even standing for Simon. Can they hold off against the CT rifles coming in from CT spawn? 2 players at stairs, 1 player behind them. Smoke down and connected to force that AWP off angle. The flashbang comes over. The M4 takes a tap on the face in from Firebox. Gets that 1 kill. Mezzi trades it. They've got to get another one right now. The fuse being stuck. KDO takes out the backup. Zero force off that bomb. PWD tapping. He gets 1 pit, but he's well out of time. KDO's forced him off. He will go up with the bomb. And it will be 8-7 on this board for Simon to get 1 final round in against GAMERLEGION.
Okay, there we are. A semi-decent recovery, to say the least, from Simon. I mean, they'll be really disappointed. Look at the start that they had, 6-1 up. And they've let that slip quite heavily. Ooh, now the odds are getting a bit tighter, AJ. Still the favourites of Simon, but only just.
Opportunity available, of course, for them to turn the whole situation around going into their T side. Is this going to be where things fall apart, though, for GAMERLEGION? Again, they have a much better CT basis on this map compared to previous results. Smokes down to connect to jungle and CT cross. Flashbang over, Norbert ready with the USP to face out a ticket booth. He'll tap up, look for his frag, seeing his men, but Adam takes him down. Big frag to find. GAMERLEGION going to secure bomb plant. Forced to retake now from Simon.
It's not complete CT control, but they've at least established a bit of an aggression. Great flashbang coming out, and they're so blind. The CT side have got no idea what's coming. Mo can at least try and get a couple of picks. He does get 2, but already you should think this round's pretty much done. GAMERLEGION are going to be able to close it out. Or Nealon, he can get a knife at least. Oh, no! He doesn't get the knife! What was that? Oh, that should have been an easy kill! Oh, no! He knew the round was over, so he thought, at least a knife, I'll get some money.
Oh, that's so unfortunate because it basically was right there. Like, yeah, it was right there. Like, it should have been a knife kill.
Yeah.
But just he turned away at the wrong moment. Like, literally, it couldn't have been more worse. It couldn't have been worse.
You really hate to see that. Like, that sucks. That really sucks.
A tactical pause called by GAMERLEGION here. A moment's respite to try and figure things out. Kind of surprised they took a tactical off the back of the pistol, but there we are. Alas. What's the buy coming in from the T-side camp? We'll see. The AKs, the Galils, the MAC-10 in. No such buy up to be forced back by SYMAN. They're just going to go full eco, go the rifles in the round after the fact. They are stacked into the mid-control, seeing if they can get anything out with the firing squad, but I doubt they'll be able to get much. Maybe a kill or two, but that's the best we're looking at here.
Yeah, it shouldn't be a lot. Even the MAC-10 Rusty, he might want to try and see if he can farm up the bank a little bit. Because they'll know straight away all these USPs are here.
Rusty and Messi, quick frags, dealing with the players, all left to the last man out of the, sniper's nest, Norbert. One frag found. If he got Messi, that would have been fantastic. That would have been a lot of lost investment there for the T-side, but... Pistols v Rifles, and the Rifles will win it. 10 rounds on the board for GAMERLEGION. Now the M4s come out for SYMAN, seeing if they can get something going on the CT side to stop this incredible advancement for GAMERLEGION. Yeah,
they're getting a lot of control at the moment. And GAMERLEGION looking fantastic, to say the least. It's good to see that they're able to at least establish a good performance on their own map pick. It certainly does help bringing that momentum in from the first half, followed forward now onto the T side. And you've got to think in a round like this, you should expect that GAMERLEGION can find some success. You've got no kits on the CT side, not a massive amount of utility. If you can bait out all this util on your default, when you come to the execution for the T side, there's hardly going to be anything left for SYMAN.
Last nade. Oh, it doesn't actually land as far as I thought it would do. Messi going to get away relatively decent shape, 93 HP, just a tag up coming through against the man. Mo's going to take a lot more back from SYMAN though, so again, GAMERLEGION going to start things off on a serious right foot. Smokes down to counter the connector control, but they still established some connector presence.
This is looking to be a bit of a split into this A bomb site. A complete connector control coming out for the T side. They've got a player out towards Palace of Zero. That flashbang is going to allow him to swing out.
One player at sandwich, Zero seen him. Tap up, going to try and force him off position. Adam's going to get that kill. M4 in the back of Firebox, dealt with all the same. Nealon does chime in to keep the trades going though. 3-on-3 situation, and they move closer forward here. From connector, Nealon makes his way up. Rusty gets the man down. Norbert and KDO, last two players left on the CT side. From the CT spawn, they could rotate B right now, get a bomb plant. They're not going to do that. M4 instead faces forward, sees his man. He'll get a kill on error, but very quickly, Rusty will get the trade back. 25 seconds, though. KDO in a 1-on-2. Rusty going to face him, got to win this fight if he wants a chance of the round, and indeed he'll get it. Now down to Zero, who gets his headshot instead. So 11 on the board for GAMERLEGION, still clutching these good rounds.
It's insane what a performance Zero's been able to put up. 22 kills and just 12 deaths. Well, you've got 3 players on the GAMERLEGION side that are on 10 kills and Rusty on 16. It's honestly astonishing how many multi-frag rounds has gone the way of Zero. And SYMAN, things were looking pretty decent there. Into the 1-on-1, certainly could have been doable to come out for KDO, but in the end, the streak continues. SYMAN just, they can't catch a break at the moment. It's still, like, in the back of my mind, astonishing that they were up 6-1. And they were looking dominant at 6-1.
Since that 6-1 lead, it has been a single round from SYMAN. The comeback from GAMERLEGION has turned a massive advantage going their way now. I'm probably going to continue to expand here. Eco out for round 19, smells of 12-7. Probably even more than that, you know. GAMERLEGION are only a few rounds away from the map victory here. And it is their map pick, so again, there's always that. And it does set the pace going into the rest of the series overall. They needed this map to take a chance here in the series. Look at the Eagles out for SYMAN. They will just get picked apart very quickly. 5-on-3, making it to A site under their control, and there's just no way this retake comes through.
Certainly not. Maybe they can pick up an AK, and KDO seeing if he can bring that into the following round without getting hunted. So not all is lost. if they can get one more kill, they can just, you know, sneak in another one. They can be happy. GAMERLEGION, though, you've got to think they're happy because they are getting closer and closer of closing out this map. Even that AK, I just, like, for KDO, why? Why are you looking for exit kills? Saving onto that AK is so important, and now they've got nothing.
Easy as that for that round for GAMERLEGION. Not too shocking to see it go their way. 5 rounds the difference. GAMERLEGION in a significant lead. SYMAN. Oh, the rifles here of this CT side, but they need to make something work. They need a good rifle round to come out here, else the GAMERLEGION are going to take control of this first map and probably not allow any real chance for SYMAN to carry momentum into the second map of the best of 3 here. Straight out to the mid control, nades on, trying to do some damage. Orb shot missing for the first. Mezzi gonna get 2, Rusty gets Nealon, and that might be round already.
Yeah, round's done. See you later. Yeah, there's nothing SYMAN can really do here. What a great opening coming out from Mezzi, and as soon as that orb misses, it's like, right, capitalization time. Even for Zero, if he swings out at Palace, it should be an easy kill. Norbert does do a lot of damage, but ends up going the way of the CT side. But how much more can they realistically find here, Jay?
Only so much. Norbert, final frag to fall. Nice and easy coming in. Again, how quick and efficient was that from GAMERLEGION? How easy was that face? How simple were those kills? This T side and this GAMERLEGION side are looking real good here on Mirage. Now we see why they picked it.
Yeah.
Had some doubts on confidence coming into this map up and whether or not it would work well for them in the context of a SYMAN best of 3. But right now it is working wonders here for the T side line.
What's so ridiculous is we saw these two teams facing off against each other 5 days ago, and we saw SYMAN win out Mirage 16-13. We've seen them, what, 6-1 lead? You know, we keep mentioning it. But outside of that, we've seen nothing from SYMAN. Absolutely nothing. It's very strange to see. Obviously, I don't want to take credit away from GAMERLEGION, but it's strange to really not see SYMAN being able to throw up a bit more of a heavy performance on this map. A GAMERLEGION are having the time of their lives at the moment.
Well, M4 Burst going to take a firefight that he will not quite win out. It's against pistols though for the CT side, so even though they don't win this fight, they're certainly set to win the rest of the round, should they so wish. There's error with the all first shot coming in against Kioz. 5-7 does swing out on 0 actually, so Mo gets a kill. And AK picked up to a 4-on-4, but whether he can do anything with it is another story entirely. Deagle set from Nealon, misses his shot, therefore goes down. 2 players left on the bomb site. Deagle out. Oh, can't quite land the kill. Eventually he does on Rusty, compounding that damage. The trade still good from Adam. Gets his back up on the bomb site. Deagle needs to get a good enough kill on this player next up. To face, he goes low, he goes down. All left to Mo now. Oh, Era! Not like this! He does make up for it, okay.
The timing on that. Oh, you hate to see it. Oh, let's have a look at the replay. Of course this gets replayed.
To be fair, this is a pretty good shot.
That's good, I like that.
It's Adam again.
Yeah, I've got a question for you, Jay.
Go.
Adam 9130. Do you know the numbers like mean anything?
I don't know what the numbers mean. Okay. All I know is
like it's just so weird to have like 4 random numbers after Adam. Like, I just wondered if you knew anything about that. That's disappointing.
There is probably a reason behind that. I'm sure you can ask him on Twitter later.
Ask him why he keeps getting TK'd and missing mollies. No, I don't want to burn him too hard.
That's the number of times. That's the number of times he's walked into his teammate's crosshair. How about that?
Yeah. I mean, look, if a 2K comes through, it comes through. If a round victory comes through, then you can be happy. 14-7 up. This is unbelievable. This is such a great performance coming out from GAMERLEGION. And, you know, they can maybe have a few chuckles about that. A bit of banter between the UK boys, I'm sure. Even for Zero, look how aggressive he is out from ramp.
He finds that first, not quite that second. Kios trades it to a 4-on-4 situation. Good effort though. If Zero got those first 2 picks, then A site would have been almost entirely cleaned out. It would have been 1 player left back over at the CT spawn.
Ooh.
And look at Kios slowly pushing up. He's not quite in a viable backstab position just yet, but as he continues moving up to T-spawn, the mid control better start moving up mid.
Either that, you've got that point, and also the fact of, well, they can focus their attention on B. Now, Mo has got to sit here with the AWP, because obviously no one's got eyes out through mid at the moment. But yeah, they need to get a move on because there's going to be a big backstab coming through, but they're going to go short pretty quickly. So this backstab might not even find anything.
Out the gate, Rusty takes KDO down, and Mezzy follows suit on Neil, and all the entries, all the time for GAMERLEGION. And this is 15 to the board. Kios finds 1 pick, but the bomber goes down in the interim, so... Blind kill through smoke. Mo left alone. This is going to be a map point for GAMERLEGION. This is... This has not been a single CT round so far from Simon, so...
Yeah. Disappointing, to say the least. It's certainly a surprise to see how one-sided this affair is. And you've got to think, even for Dust 2, you know, we both sort of said, oh, you know, 2-0. I know you said potentially a 2-1 if Mirage goes the way of GAMERLEGION. I'm now looking at Dust 2 and I'm thinking, man, if Simon performed like this on Mirage, yeah, it's their map pick, but I'm getting slightly worried for the next map.
And I mean, we did like give a passing note to how Simon did over on that first map, and we were like, that's a little bit, you know, nonchalant, and certainly could be concerning for this team. But in their current situation here, Simon, I mean, now it's looking a bit more like a consistent problem as opposed to just tick-attack and catching them off guard. You know, GAMERLEGION are a proper team. You can have time to adjust against them and figure out a game plan, but not in this context. It's Zero opening up against Neil, and that's the first of 5 frags. They need to close out this map up here. KDO rushed by Rusty, and a 5-on-3 right now. GAMERLEGION looking poised to take this map.
Even Mezzy shutting down Mo out towards Connector, and this looks like it's all done. All finished up for the Simon squad. Norbert and Chaos, the last ones left. This is going to be GAMERLEGION going up 16 rounds to 7 on Mirage. What a performance from GAMERLEGION. Not a single round on the CT side. This is an absolute lights-out performance. One of the best performances I think we've seen from GAMERLEGION in quite some time. The first map being relatively easy. Dust 2 is going to be the next map in our series. Simon's map pick. So don't go anywhere. We'll be back after this short commercial break.
Nice shot. Lock and load. Wow, very good. Let me show you how it is done. fights I've been to.
Welcome back to Malta Vibes. Welcome back to our series between Simon and GAMERLEGIon. If you're just joining us, GAMERLEGIon tipped over the first map of Mirage to their favor. 16-7 was the end result, and it actually was a pretty dominant T side is what got GAMERLEGIon over the edge on this one, which bodes pretty well for Dust 2, Dwayne. And we were talking a little bit about how Simon maybe had not been coming into this matchup on form, off the back of their best of one result, which almost went against them on Tiki Takan's part. This could actually be a surprise 2-0 for GAMERLEGIon. Now, I'm not going to say that's my prediction for this one, but certainly based off what we saw in that first map, it's pretty possible now.
Yeah, no, it absolutely is. There's no doubt about it. I mean, Zero put up a really good performance. We saw Era chiming in with the AWP, and especially the UK guys, both Mezzy and Adam towards the end there were finding a lot of success. We saw a lot of multi-frag rounds coming through. So you've got to think for GAMERLEGIon, after that performance on Mirage, even if they can bring 90% of what they brought to the table in that first map into Dust 2, they're certainly on for a good shout of a 2-0. Again, it's a map they don't play very often. They've only played it 3 times in the last 3 months. Now, they have got a win over Onerous, but, that's Onerous. It doesn't really bode too well against a team like Simon. So the map's not great, but the momentum's there.
Yeah, and again, Simon are looking a little bit iffy at times. Like, you see these lapses in form where they just start taking peaks that lose them the man advantages, that lose them the opening kills. And, I don't know why they're doing that. It definitely feels like it's more of, how do I describe this? It just feels like they're just having moments where they just go to sleep, I feel like, And I realize it is relatively early in the morning. So, it's not exactly for me, it is okay. I understand that for gamer hours, certainly it is early. It is a pretty early hour for them. So, I'm not sure whether or not that's having an effect on this one. Whether or not Simon are just not quite with it in that respect. But obviously, with that map going the way that it did over on Mirage, I can see a world in which it happens.
Yeah, look, I certainly can. You've got to think at the same time, though, for Simon, look, they've been a little bit inconsistent today. They had a close best of 1. They really didn't bring much to the table in that first map of this best of 3. But at the same time, you can never sleep on them, right? They've got so much experience, and you think now going on to their own map pick, they can put all that mental game aside and go, right, we're going to go into this feeling confident. We're going to go out absolutely banging. One thing in particular is they certainly need Nealon to show up. He only got 11 kills there. Both him and Norbert, actually, on 11 kills. Some very low numbers, even for most players on that map. And for Nealon, he's the in-game leader, but he's one of the highest fragging in-game leaders in Tier 2 Counter-Strike at the moment. So when he's having a poor game, the team's having a poor game.
I mean, you just saw the stats on screen between Kios and the GAMERLEGIon side. Only 14 kills to the top fragger. Yeah. So certainly not a concerning level of form right now from Simon. They're going to have to turn that up going into Dust 2, which is about to get started with our knife round. Of course, a reminder to you all. The Malta Vibes is brought to you by Gaming Malta and Home of Gaming Excellence, Dweg. And I want to ask you real quick what you think the win conditions are for GAMERLEGIon to turn this 2-0 today.
Look, I think they need to continue being very aggressive on that CT side. It worked really well for them. We saw Mezzy pushing the apartments a lot. We saw Zero pushing out through Palace and Main. I think they need to bring that going into the CT side of Dust 2. Get the aggression out towards maybe the lower tunnels or the upper tunnels or maybe up towards top, mid, and short. Yeah, look, it's a map that's very difficult to get aggressive on, but I'd like to see that playstyle transition over from the first map to the second.
Will be Simon off on the CT start once again. Definitely felt like they had the better half on T side in the last one, and certainly for a map like Dust 2, you would have thought that the T side would have been the way in, but you have to stick with this and kind of just make it happen. You see the odds coming up on screen, which actually favor GAMERLEGIon. Okay, wasn't expecting it to be, I wasn't expecting it to be that far gone, so yeah. How
surely that can't be right? Like, you reckon?
Well, I mean, that was a pretty poor CT side.
Yeah,
so maybe they believe in it.
Yeah, maybe.
Take advantage of those odds, and of course you can go over to our fantastic partners at LootBet by clicking the banner underneath the Twitch channel, take advantage of our €100 bonus on your deposit and 10 free CS:GO spins. So Pistols out with a defuse kit on the double flash for him. Smoke molly for Rusty. Flash out for Mezzy with the P250 as well. They've got control coming into the Xbox area. Mo is so close to this, he won't know. He's going to hear a couple of sounds. Take face, Mezzy and Adam, two big frags. What a way to kick things off. Flash does not blind off many players as they enter on towards the A bomb site. They're going to fall back passive and go for the retake from CT Sport.
What a position from Mo as well, just getting instantly deleted. A couple of kills out from short immediately. And Simon, well, they're forced into trying to retake this bomb site. The bomb's still not yet planted, but a man advantage still being held. 4 on 3. They could just try and delay as much time as possible.
Continuous taps coming through. Nearland left as the last man. Kios to fall. Diffuse kit is on him, so he's got time for this, but he hasn't got firepower, he hasn't got utility, he hasn't got Kevlar. Therefore, he hasn't got the round. This will be a first opening pistol on the board for GAMERLEGION, and they have had some pretty decent win percentages when it comes to their pistol rounds. So having this on the board already is a great way in.
Oh, he can stick it!
Oh, Nearland! He's
Oh,
gone off
what?
it! No!
No, why? What?
He had enough time. I don't think he realized.
What? Maybe he thought he was like at Goose or something? He had time for the defuse there. I'm guessing that he just thought that he may have been ramp or something and thought, I might just hold on to the kit. That's really weird, though, because he only had a kit. It's not like he had Kevlar. Oh, I don't know. That's a really weird round coming out from Nealon in the end. But for GAMERLEGION, a little bit of chance and a little bit of hope, and they're able to win out the pistol round in the end.
Well.
Don't know what happened there.
I mean, more mistakes coming out from the Simon camp there. Again, if he was able to win that pistol, that would have been a way to get back in for Simon. Like, he was on such a roll. I don't know what he was thinking there. Might have to ask Simon a little bit later because that was just... Yeah, I don't know what happened there. Pistols out, the Deagle's in, the upgrades, the force buy back from the CT camp, and then we'll get an opening kill for it, and a follow suit as well. Good headshots, but Adam's going to trade one back. Off the top mid is where Keels will go. Rusty's going to deal with him. Mo frags back with a scout, so they are keeping the man advantage to their favor here, Simon.
That's a great kill coming out from Adam, and that might even pull some attention over to that B bomb site. Mezzy is able to at least find the man advantage in Mo. I mean, what can he realistically do here? You'd expect for Adam that he's going to crouch down and cross over the mid without being seen. For Mo, though, if he gets aggressive, I'm just worried how far apart GAMERLEGION are at the moment.
Yeah, they can isolate these kills, and I think they're waiting for that to go their way. Ooh. Scout seen. Mezzy will take the frag. That will be a 2-0 start for GAMERLEGION, and I do appreciate the idea actually there. I mean, like, if they can isolate that kill on the A-bomb site, then great, they win the round. Otherwise, to go for the plant on B and set up the retake. So risky, but I can see its merits there for GAMERLEGION.
Yeah, no, I can understand it. A 2-0 coming out for GAMERLEGION to start off on Dust 2, dealing with the force buy. It certainly seems like Simon haven't quite been on point so far today with these Deagle buys like their normal nature is. And even for Mezzy, just needs to make sure that he's not getting overwhelmed here because, yeah, he's got a Galil, but at the same time, you don't really want to be giving that up to the city side.
Pushing on Mezzy, he'll get full back. Return flash is going to keep the CTs at bay here towards the longhouse. Meanwhile, over on B, GAMERLEGION are going to act with their hit. Flash over, and Mezzy's not blind. He only gets one kill for it. Zero's going to control, make sure the rifles don't fall into the CT hands. But those two frags are going to get a couple of weapons. So 3 on 2 to save them into the next round and get a bit extra firepower, especially for Norbert. But is it more worth it to go for the retake here?
No, not at all. I mean, the thing is, you don't have to buy in 2 M4s. So, yeah, you got a Galil, and it's not a great weapon on the city side. But at the same time, if you're able to stabilize your economy by not buying 2 M4s in, it's going to help in the long term. Does Mo go for an AWP? 2700 can potentially go glass cannon. I'm just trying to think if he's got quite enough money to go for just the Kevlar as well. Oh, he will. Okay, he'll have just enough. You know what? They could potentially go double ops if they want to, actually. Chaos might pick one up.
the call, boys? No.
Ooh, no.
No
Okay.
double orb setup. Moj is going to be the only orb in play, looking to play towards the A long challenge here from the City camp. The orb in for Arrow. Will look for that first pick over to the B cross. Let's see his man tries his best to catch someone at the gap in the smoke, but in the end, no frags. No first touches, no first tags coming in from either side. Very aggressive mid control from GAMERLEGION. All 5 players pressing up the central part of the map.
Simon aren't really interested in even countering any of this control. We see Chaos out towards the mid face, very, very deep in towards the almost window position. Zero, wide swing out, and Nealon, see, holding on to that Galil J. There we are. It works out quite nicely.
Yeah, frag found and value out of the weapon. Leaving that M4 as you mentioned. The GAMERLEGION still have the map control and they still have the utility they need to go for a hit. Used very little of it on the default and still gained all the map control. So this is workable. Very, very good stuff from GAMERLEGION. SYMAN standing by with that Galil set. Adam close against the M4 of Kios. They're going to take face towards the mid position, and they're going to fake it.
Yeah,
fast rotation back to the B bomb site. Good flash in from KDO. Is going to get Kios a good frag. Adam to fall. 5 on 3 there. Blind Rusty finds that kill. KDO turns on to Mezzi and gets Rusty as well, leaving it all to Error also in the mid. Face the AWP, falling to the 3K. A beautiful sequence from KDO and a good opening rifle for SYMAN.
And unfortunately, like that play where you fake short and go mid to B can work out really nicely. But the fact is, when you've got someone so close to mid on that CT side, they're going to hear all the information. And Kios goes, yeah, no, it's not short. It's definitely mid to B. I can hear them. So for KDO, he's able to have a really nice hold of that B bomb. So it ends up doing a hell of a lot of damage. And GAMERLEGION going to be forcing into round number 5. I believe that it's 2 pistols backed up with 3 AKs, Jay.
The AKs will do their damage. There's Error with the first frag on Nealon. Tagged at the 37 HP though. Sprays close, he gets a second kill on Norbert. Damage done to 10 HP though, and he almost got away with a pick back there. KDO comes up on towards Rusty, deals with him, so 1 frag found towards the B tunnels, but a 4-on-3 situation gained by GAMERLEGION.
Oh, I like that play from KDO, realizing the fact that Era's been able to get a couple of kills out from long. He goes, right, I need to make a play. I need to get aggressive just to find something back. Even for Mo's going to start to creep quite aggressively out from long with the AWP. Gets spotted out. The swing should come through. Great kill coming on to Mezzi, and this round's pretty much over. They might even be thinking about the save. 2 on 4. This is going to be a tough one for SYMAN.
Smokes down, flash over, reface, bomb gets dropped, Kios only gets away with 1 pick, and Mezzi gets himself a triple to close down the last 2 players of the CT camp. And GAMERLEGION, their responses to these positions and these stances taken by SYMAN. So efficient, so effective. I'm loving exactly what they're doing here on this T side.
And, well, we spoke about the double up potential coming out in that last round. It seems as if they go, right, let's bring it out into round 6. And see if we can find some sort of opening back, some sort of answer. GAMERLEGION off to yet another flying start. Now, we saw a good start from them in the second half of the first map. We saw SYMAN going up, what, 6-1 to start Mirage off. It's a bit of a slow start this time around for SYMAN, but the play into the B bomb site, and straight away, Adams opened it up. They can bring that bomb over.
Yeah, flashes over, smokes down. It's going to take a bit of time to get there, though, and the CTs will be quick to the retake position.
Ooh, Mezzi, though. They might go back to A, actually. This is going to be a fake. Mezzi's going to be able to clear out A.
He's always gone long pretty aggressively. So long as Adam keeps control out here, keeps pushing into the B-bomb site, Zero is going to find the position. And they will think it will be a B play right up until the bomb plant comes through and the smoke goes down towards the A bomb site. So now they should know that there is going to be a counter play. But Adam still lurks into that B bomb site, so he can find a backstep of his own right. There's so much potential right now in this round for the T side. And they now realize it's definitely not a B play. They're going to back off, keep their eyes on window just in case he takes a face. And it looks like Adam will. See a man prematurely firing, though. Could have waited and got a bit more by sneaking up position. Zero and Mezzi have held off for all that they can at this stage, though. Adam's going to try to cut them off from the back lines. Their attention has been drawn away from the site retake. Zero gets a kill. Orb shot missing on towards Goose. Nealon is very low, falling to Adam for a 3K. And the Orb can't land its kill on cross. Comes close, eventually gets that man. But now to fall out of position, fall out of the site. Possibly fall into the hands of Adam as well, who's also set himself up towards mid. This will be a 5th for GAMERLEGION. Orb getting hunted. Adam couldn't take him down, so nice effort not to be.
GAMERLEGION are thinking like, come on boys, let's get a quick tour, go down the pub, watch the FA Cup final later on.
Is it really FA Cup tonight?
Yeah, tonight, mate. The UK boys, Messi and Adam, they'll be right on top of that. Absolutely.
I wasn't aware. Oh, God.
Oh, of course you weren't aware. You've got no idea what's going on in football. But no. Counter-Strike, that's where we are today. You've got to think for SYMAN, right? Like, this is off to a bit of a slow start. Really not finding a lot of success. The double orbs haven't found much at all. And I love the way for GAMERLEGION, we're seeing so many lurk plays, whether it's on CT or whether it's on T side. The fact that Adam goes, right, I've cleared out B, and then Zero goes, hang on a minute, I've actually taken a long, or like just outside of longhouse control. I'm going to see if I can clear out A. And as soon as he clears out A, he's like, yeah, Messi, come with me. And Adam just sells a fake at B for so long. This is worrying. Very, very worrying for SYMAN. And you got to think for GAMERLEGION, right? At least they probably weren't favorites at all to make it into the playoffs. And they might even be able to do it in a 2-0 fashion. This could be massive for the GAMERLEGION side.
Indeed, it could. They gain this round, surely you must imagine that these guys are going to be taking the half. Round after that will basically confirm it, I feel. Smokes down and Molotovs up the Deagle, standing for Noah, but he gets that first headshot on Rusty. That's a good frag to find. Kalia next up out here to the B bomb site. No one checked the back corner. He drops that bomb, gets the info and gets the man advantage, maintains it for the pistols to come forward. Error gets Nealon though, and he gets kills as well. And just like that, GAMERLEGION turn around a very good start off here from SYMAN. People still push forward, and oh, Messi shuts down Norbert. A good try from him, but very reckless, very aggressive, and all in all just not working out. Orb saved by Mo, has no choice. It's going to be a 6 for GAMERLEGION.
There we are, looking better and better. The fact that Era is hitting some really great shots at the moment, and got to be honest, a player that I haven't really heard too much about for most of his career. It seems like he's really just come into the spotlight on this GAMERLEGION side, and he's showing that he's got the skill, got the talent. Very consistent with the AWP. Not always the wild flicks, but the important kills. And for a lot of the time, that's what you want in your AWPer. You know, yeah, you get the star AWPers that, you know, hit the crazy shots and sometimes miss the easy ones, but those easy ones win you the rounds. They give you the advantages. They open up bomb sites. In that round in particular, we saw a lot of kills going the way of Deagles. The AWP was able to force the rotators back even further. 6-1 up. SYMAN, you've got to think the pressure's starting to build now, even in the mental game.
I mean, the question is, how long has that, you know, pressure started to been building for? You know, has it been throughout the course of this series? Has it been since the best of one from earlier today? You know, like we're giving them hell about, you know, how close that matchup was, and maybe that could also get to them in their own right. The fact that they're giving self-criticism of their own accord. 2-for-1 trades do come out towards the longhouse position though, so all in all, the CTs do gain a chance and a way in now. But no further frags being picked up here. Just the 4 versus 3 situation. And a teaser GAMERLEGION going passive now for their defaults.
Unfortunately for Messi, as soon as that tick of the molly hit his foot, straight away Mo puts in a nade and does even more damage towards him. And Nealon's down quite low at 23 points of health, but a 4-3 advantage. This is probably one of the best stances we've seen from SYMAN yet. And for GAMERLEGION, they don't really have a lot of options here other than just take some raw fights and get some sort of advantage back. Now, they've got to lurk towards the upper tunnels of Adam to potentially try and use some utility. But Mo, like, just an overextension that's not needed. Now it's a 3-on-3. Oh, Adam's get this kill easy. The easy kill.
This is going to be so simple unless KDO checks the corner, and he does, but he doesn't get the shot off in time. Smokes down towards the A bomb site though. They'll know that there's 2 players out there, so there's no need to rotate to B. They didn't see the bomb. SYMAN playing the smart game here, but Nealon on 23 HP. He's going to get overwhelmed by sheer firepower alone. Just so little to work with, and Era gets that shot. Bomb plant comes through. Keels 1 versus 3. Alt misses its kill though, so Keels with a chance available to him. On for 1 versus 3 clutch again with the 3K to his name. Jump faces, then he's close to the corner, and Adam gets that frag for it. So, AWP recovered, 7 to the board of GAMERLEGION. Talk about football a little bit earlier on. That's a very famous scoreline in football. The very famous website that's sponsoring us for the Malta Vibes. Malta V and Malta V15 are your codes for hellcase.com, so you can get some free money and free 15% refill bonuses, opening up some sick cases and getting some sick skins. Certainly no memeage over there, but Diamond may become the latest meme here in the Counter-Strike scene unless they can do something to turn this around, because they are failing hard right now on Dust 2.
And it's one thing that's embarrassing to lose a best of 3. It's another thing to lose to a couple of UK players as well. That's certainly going to hurt SYMAN a lot, especially if this continues. This is getting just out of hand at the moment.
It'll hurt them only about as much as it hurts the UK scene with your words, mate. Like,
well, I mean, look,
that stings. That stings, bro.
This year it's been good. You know, we've had Endpoint, we've had a couple of players work their way up the ranks. I've been impressed with UKCS recently. Best year yet. You'd have to be honest. 2020 is the best year for UKCS so far.
Well, the AWP coming up from Mo is going to be the best AWP play so far from the CT side in this map.
Oh, Nealon.
Nealon. Deagle's out, Adam's down, and the aggression for the CT side is working for them. 4-on-2 situation. AK's recovered. There's also an AWP drop towards top mid, but Zero gets the kills necessary. KDO chimes back in, and Mezzi now caught between long and short. 2 CTs coming in from 2 different angles. He will secure the bomb plant safe. Back behind the Goose plant position, faces, takes a tap, misses his kill, and Nealon will be able to secure the round here for SYMAN. A second to the CT board here, and that has taken quite a bit of time to get spooled up here. I mean, it was, what, 7 rounds in a row from GAMERLEGION, maybe? Like, it's been a very long time since we've seen SYMAN hold that confident of a stance.
Yeah, look, it certainly has been, and it's almost like SYMAN took a little page out of GAMERLEGION's strat book. We saw a lot of aggression coming out, and not overextensions where they can get caught off, but the fact that they hear the information. Nealon's in such a great position to take down Adam, and from there they just play the numbers game, peeking on each other's contact, winning out some really nice fights. But I don't know if it's enough. It really needs to be down to these gun rounds where they can start to get some momentum going. Double AWP's coming out. Great shot coming out from Kios. Now, that's a really tough shot to hit. And for Era going down, that's a great start coming out from SYMAN.
So frag found. Damage done to Adam. Again, Kios with that mid phase doing wonders here with his AWP. Still holding the mid control. Now, have SYMAN switched on here? Have they found a way to turn up the heat against GAMERLEGION and turn the rounds to their way? I mean, the AWP v AWP battle for Mezzi. Is he going to face the man? Yes, he will get the tag. Adam, I think, got the kill on the man. AWP for Mo, however, can respond towards mid position. He's flashed out. Zero's going to still hunt for that frag. He's known to the aggressive face, but he's not going to go down here.
Oh, Mo is going for a really aggressive angle, trying to actually get some elevation over this smoke. Zero, though, oh, he tried to go for the spam just to see if he could read the position. If they go into B right now, this could be the best play because there's only a single defender.
AUG can get easily overwhelmed. He gets something with a pick, though, on for his second. And you talk about easy B site, never mind. Zero. Oh no,
no, don't do it to him.
He wants another one. He's going to get it. He's going to get it. Zero feeling like his name right now. 3 of the board of SYMAN and a great defensive posted up here. Now they're fired up.
Yeah, no, now they certainly are. There's a bit of laughter in the camp of the SYMAN side. A great hold coming out from KDO, and well, no, but he didn't have to do it, but he did do it to him.
Yes, he did have to do it.
He did have to, right, okay, no, right, he had to, he absolutely had to.
You're offered up that chance, you take it, mate.
That's broken the economy at least.
Yeah, it's bolstered the economy of the CT side meanwhile. Mo with that first pick, and the pistol trying to overrun the AUG, but KDO and Mo there to still crossfire, take control, and gets involved towards short, and Norbert gets that final frag on Rusty. Very quickly over and done with that eco. GAMERLEGION want to focus on it. They're up to the rifles here for round 12 to try and push them over the 8-round edge.
Okay, now let's see if they're able to do it. GAMERLEGION, it almost seems like every round they're running different defaults, so it's very difficult for SYMAN to kind of get a read onto what the players, considering the difference of versatility. Now, these double AWPs, though, really need to start chiming into the action. And I tell you what, this is just a heavy B commitment. This is going to be a rush.
AUG out, not blinded up. KDO's got all three of the opening frags. Norbert there to support. Rusty will trade him, but he's in a 1-3 of his own right. Bomb picked up. Mo close to the door, catches him at the right moment. And that rush has gone disastrously for GAMERLEGION. The flash didn't catch KDO blind.
Didn't really catch anything on that rush. That just absolutely shut down. KDO could not have been in a better position to at least deny that rush. A lot of the time, if you can hear that they're rushing and you can see the utility coming out, trying to face them as close to the smoke or as close to the tunnels as possible is normally your best bet of trying to shut it down. And that's the first time we've seen a rush B coming out from GAMERLEGION. Did not work, unfortunately. And for SYMAN, you've got to think now, this is the opportunity where they can really start to claw on. This could be another B-site execution. Not quite a rush, but they can set themselves up for it.
Smoke's down to buy a bit more breathing room here, but the pass 5 from K is going to reveal his position and reveal that he is still standing by here.
Oh, they're pushing lower tunnel.
Oh yeah, here comes Nealon. He's going to find so much. One frag found and doesn't want to take the close quarters fights. The incendiaries and smokes back against the T-side line will just keep his position held in the lower tunnels. Wait for GAMERLEGION to force the issue onto him, but he's got information. He knows that there's a pretty decent T-side force up here. I don't know if he saw the bomb though. And
they've just got no util. Like, all the util's just gone now. Nealon, ooh, check your left. Ooh, Era. He's hurt him. They're so aggressive. They're absolutely everywhere. Even Norbert, dropping that bomb, great spray control. Zero last one left, and this round is pretty much done. That was nice. Very nice indeed. Things are looking a lot better for SYMAN. This is, what, 5 rounds in a row now from them? Starting to build up a little bit of self-confidence and at least just bring this back into a competitive map and hopefully take us to a third.
Now 6 to the SYMAN board. A tactical pause called by GAMERLEGION here. Appropriately so, because they had full control right up until the last few rounds. And it's very curious how the tables turned against them, because they were about 6-1 down when they started their comeback
yes.
against SYMAN. And we saw how that last map went as a result of it.
It's almost exactly the same, right? It's like...
Yeah, like a round separates because it was like 6-1 when SYMAN were up on that context. So seeing this from GAMERLEGION is obviously, you know, a concerning sign. An adjustment needs to come through, especially on T-side it does too, where, you know, ideally you want to get 8 rounds at least. 9-6 will be workable, I think. The CT defensive is, you know, questionable there from GAMERLEGION. We'll find out how all that goes in the second half. The tactical pause called by them, followed up by a technical pause for what the reason is, I'm not sure. But hopefully it should be over very soon.
And, well, in that tactical pause, they had a moment to talk to their coach of Gux. Any of the, you know, older guys in the Twitch chat probably remember him back in the day when he was playing for Fnatic, and SKM 1.6 was a really big name way back in the day. Didn't really ever get his CS career, or CSGO career, I should say, started. He played a little bit on the Gux and Co. or Gux and Friends lineup. Bit of an international mix, just have a bit of a laugh for a little while. But he's now coaching this side. First time I think he's actually ever done a coaching role before, so should be interesting to sort of see how he fits into this GAMERLEGION lineup. As even for Rusty, he's so fast out to this pit position.
But again, it's Norbert with the opening kill. The Molotov's out from the T side will give the ghost on where Mo's at. 2 smokes come down, so they didn't waste one of those there on the CT camp, but make sure that fire most certainly put out. It's Era the first frag of the round here towards that mid position up at Suicide. Longhouse control established by GAMERLEGION. Long control contested by SYMAN, but very passive right now across the CT line.
Oh, that Molly's not going to spread. They don't have a second. Oh no, they do have a secondary run, but they're just going to spam him through. A great response to at least take down the AWPer. But look at SYMAN. Look at the control they've found. They've taken lower tunnels. Oh, they don't know about the play towards top mid. Adam, such a great position.
Smoke down in the mid control. Gonna try to get out of dodge the AWP. Well out of position. The nades up, 4-on-3 situation. Incendiary's out, turn away with the AK. Good headshot from Mezzy. Gets Nealon down, Zero gets Norbert, and now suddenly GAMERLEGION spiral the round out of control. Orb shot, can't connect to Mezzy. He's burning out of dodge. He's saving away from the site. This is an 8 for the T side.
That was a really nice bait setup. So they take longhouse control, they get Rusty into the pit, and they just force Adam towards top mid to wait for any kind of aggression. And as soon as he finds an opening kill, it actually pulls the attention away from that A bomb side and forces a couple of players to aggress up through short. From there, GAMERLEGION only have to deal with a single player on the site. A great round coming out from them. 8-6, they have not quite reset the economy. There is a fair bit of money, to say the least, for SYMAN to go into the last round of the half. But if they can go up 9-6, they can be very, very happy with their performance.
Absolutely, and that's going to be their main focus here. GAMERLEGION have another good buyback here. I don't think they've got an AWP. They picked it up. Actually, they may have been able to save it. So, yeah, Era does have it on the GAMERLEGION side. Very fast out from Adam here into the longhouse control. Flashes over second. The damage to the CT camp. Norbert is very, very low, but so is Adam and Mezzy. Mezzy gets a kill as Norbert, the first man to fall. Nealon comes up with 2 sprays down, 3-on-2 situation. Zero makes his way out position here with the AK in towards mid, seeing Keel's going to isolate that one pick. Should now know it's a 1-1 split between the bomb sides. Smoke down, and Nealon does deal with him. So they have info on both the CTs. Now it's up to Era and Rusty to try and act upon that, get a bomb plant.
They've only got one smoke to try and cross, though. They just get out of it. A little bit of a gap on that right-hand side. And for Nealon, that molly, it's going to force him back. Not quite going to spread onto the boxes. And for SYMAN, trying to retake this bomb site, at least for GAMERLEGION, they know where both of them are.
And I heard that that tag up. I suspect the short control. Nealon gets Rusty, evading the Incendiary. Going to force forward, but misses shot against Kios. And that 9-6 will be evaded there. A bit too overly aggressive. I'm going to find that bomb plant in the end. There you go.
Oh my goodness, okay. I got worried. Yeah.
I mean, they had plenty of time, so they would have found it eventually.
Yeah.
This isn't like a an old what was the team that had Crizzen on it? Do you remember? Like way back over on Overpass.
Avangar?
Was it Avangar? I can't remember. They were playing in a loop bet tournament, and we cast it. Do you remember when they planted inside the
in the rock?
The bomb in the rock on the A side.
Yeah, no, that was Avangar. Yeah,
it was a match playing around for the T side, and he couldn't find the defuse.
Yeah.
He was like running all over the bomb site. They wasn't quite that low on time, so don't worry. Like, you know, SYMAN, we're gonna find that defuse. 7-8 against their favor. The GAMERLEGION have tried to make the best of their T side half. And do you know what, Dwayne? I feel like it could have gone further.
It probably could have. It really could have. It was a pretty good recovery in the end there from SYMAN. And do you remember, was it Malta Vibes week 3 where Solzar was filling in for a little bit? Do you remember that? He filled in for like the end of the map when we were in OT? It was like the coach of SYMAN when I think they were having some internet issues with Nealon. So hopefully that doesn't happen again. And then there was that whole like Dima and Dima sick thing when like Dima stood in.
Oh God.
The memories of Malta Vibes. There's so many, and we're already, you know, week 5. We're halfway there. Still so much more to go. You know how annoying that sound is when people just like drop weapons and pick it back up again.
Like, I just want to go over to Kazakhstan and punch Nealon in the face. Just like, stop, mate, please. I beg you.
Stop pressing G.
Yeah. Well, our odds here for the second half still actually favouring SYMAN now, so they switched over to the other side. Probably expecting that CT half to go into a great T side half and see if SYMAN can win their map pick. Turns to a third of Overpass. Pistol round going live here. Adam in the defuse and double flash. SYMAN utility on Nealon, putting the smoke out immediately to the CT cross to cut off rotations. But there's still a third man that can join the main B site defense. The flashes in are all they're going to have to execute here to the B bomb site. And they're basically set up to go fast into this one. For SYMAN, it's almost a rush. Norbert out the gate. Here he comes. Seeing two out in the open. They have their attention drawn towards mid. KDO gets that first frag. They haven't checked car. The USB shots from Era mid. Oh, he turns on for 2, but doesn't get the third. Keel's lurking in mid. Gets Mezzy. Gets 0. And SYMAN with a proficient T-side pistol will get the 8th.
And if you're any team, it doesn't matter who you are, if you've got 3 players on the CT side stacking B on pistol and you lose it, something's gone seriously wrong. Era did so much work to find that secondary kill, but it seemed like the crossfires got just awkward. As soon as those flashes came out from mid to B, they weren't sure whether they were looking out towards window or door or towards the tunnels. A great pistol round coming out from SYMAN, just pulling so many distractions.
The attention was drawn so far away from the actual hit.
Okay.
Rusty and Era to open things up with 2 good frags though, but so GAMERLEGION might not be going too far out of that pistol. AK in for Neil and does get Era to return, but still, he's low HP. I think he got tagged on the way back out. Scout still watching the upper tunnels as well. KDO could be in a bit of trouble. And indeed, he takes damage, but he gets the frag on Mezzy. The 5-7 closest Zero, though, gets that kill back to return. And the next player that challenges Neil and also low. The 5-7 could do so much from this position. He's going to flash out, expect the T side to aggress, but they're going to back off.
I can't remember what the rifle was. I think it might have been an AK, so you could certainly feel as if Zero wants to get aggressive, but at the same time, it's just going to be a bait. As soon as he gets aggressive, that should be really where Norbert starts to, or Nealon starts to strike. They're going to try and sandwich him in. Unfortunately, Adam can't do anything to help him here.
Norbert's back turn. Oh, the timing! No. Mate, how many mistimed issues, mistimed faces have we seen from both teams throughout the court? Or you know, not just both these teams, but also through Tiki-Taka as well from the best of one.
So many.
I don't know what it is about this player break, but it just seems to have brought out the worst in some teams. Plant to be secured here by Nealon. And Adam with a deagle and a scout. Not able to do the damage against Norbert. Norbert will take him down. Very expensive round there for SYMAN, though. So GAMERLEGION can be happy to put some hurt on the T-side economy.
Yeah, look, they certainly can. At the same time, though, you have to feel as if this momentum's completely gone. It honestly is like we're looking in a mirror of what happened in that first map. We saw the 6-1 lead from SYMAN, and then it was just gone from there. Now, for GAMERLEGION, they went up 7-1, and then they lost a lot of momentum towards that back end of the first half. They haven't been able to win out pistol. It's been a couple of rounds now in a row for the SYMAN side. It's getting scary. It's getting very scary indeed.
Will we really be in a situation where we've seen no CT rounds in both the second halves of both maps?
Can you imagine?
GAMERLEGION there to break the curse here, and they did come close to it on the conversion, but here on the eco, they're going to stack long, and they will face the entire T-side force, but they only get 1 frag for it. KDO coming in for the flank deals with the last man at 0. And that will be the 10th now for SYMAN. Rebuy from GAMERLEGION. Rifles across the entire CT board. Let's see if they can finally put some hurt and try and stop the momentum of SYMAN the same.
See if they can find an answer back. Maybe a bit of aggression to come out on the city side, take some control out towards Longhouse, maybe. It looks like that's what they're going to do to at least try and start the round off. 3 players out towards Long. Great flashbang to force Mo back, and straight away, no real contention coming out of the T side. They're happy to let the CTs take it.
They shall start out. M4 busting up for 0. Flash over. It's Rusty there to connect the first frag. Backed up here, and the opening aggression for kills doesn't go too well. KDO is also low on 9 HP, so he's tradable. And actually, the CTs with a good start. So Zero going to get KDO out towards the B bomb site. And the aggression coming through on the T side, working to the favor of GAMERLEGION.
Yeah, a bit of an interesting lurk coming out from KDO just to see if he could bring back a 4-4 and maybe bring that bomb over the B bomb site. They've done a hell of a lot of damage. Mezzy on 12 points of health, 34 up for 0, but the fact of the matter is they haven't been able to find any kills for SYMAN. Not a lot of utility. All of it's been used now for the CT side, so that's at least 1 bonus for SYMAN.
Burst fire from Mezzy, going to take on 1 or 2 of the T-side players out towards upper tunnels. Smoke clears, he sees his man, he gets his kill. The AK from Norbert pushes up with the bomb, he gets taken 1 frag on 0. M4 struggling to find his player though. Seeing him at big box, Molotov to the back lines. And Norbert actually isolates the bomb site. 2k to his name. And the bomb plant to be secured here, all on his lonesome. He sacrificed a couple of teammates to do so though. Now 1 versus 2 for this man. If Norbert clutches this as well, this could be absolutely blinding him. 34 HP, and Adam's going to take him down. So not to be in the end. And there it is. GAMERLEGION do break the second half curse. The CT side able to get their first round on this board. Keep us within 1 of SYMAN's very slim lead.
And everyone gets a kill. How nice is that? Perfect symmetry coming out for the GAMERLEGION camp. Now that bomb plant, yeah, be a little bit happy with that. But that bomb plant, it helps them a little bit. They still would have been able to buy through in this round anyway, but at least the extra $800, it's just a little bit more of a cash injection. You've got to think the response has got to be now for SYMAN. They need to put the pressure right back on. They've been able to gather a lot of rounds from being down a quite a big deficit. This is the perfect opportunity, especially with hardly any money in the reserve on that City side.
Good shot for Norbert, starting things off on the right foot for SYMAN. GAMERLEGION losing that opening duel towards the long house. It's curious actually that both for the last couple of rounds with the rifles out, the kill goes the way of the team who are going passive. You know, the aggression out towards mid gave GAMERLEGION the man advantage. SYMAN seeing aggression towards long house, and they're going to take control with a simple kill. Adam's also aggressive. He's being punished by Norbert and Molotov to force him into the corner, and he does damage through the wallbang. Nades onto this man at 47 HP. Mezzi the only player to back him up, and Adam could be a goner here if they're not careful.
Well, he can't escape because he knows as soon as he starts to move, he's dead. So he has to just try and hope that he can survive for as long as possible. Even Mezzi, he can't really help him. He's looking towards the side, trying to look towards long, and this round's pretty much over. I don't see there being a way back in here for GAMERLEGION. They're already saving on B. Mezzi's just completely blind. And this should be an 11th up for SYMAN. What an instant response. Exactly what they were looking for.
Not a good sign there for GAMERLEGION. If they're able to get this round, they could have potentially taken the lead back away from SYMAN. So the fact that they're forced to save at this stage, thanks to just, yeah, aggression, you know, they went hyper-aggressive towards Longhouse, so did SYMAN. SYMAN got the pick off. And then from there, the whole round fell apart because they continue pushing forward. So maybe the aim of this game is passiveness from GAMERLEGION especially, you know. Obviously on the CT side, so that makes sense. But the SYMAN as well, you know, not getting too aggressive when it comes to taking map control, like we saw how easily the CTs can pick them apart. So I wonder how they'll adjust going into the next round and whether or not GAMERLEGION will go for a force buy. It would be ill-advised from me, but given the fact that there's 2 rifles saved in from this round, it might well be a case that they go for it anyway.
I hope they don't. I mean, they can drop an M4 and a FAMA, but I certainly think that it's a desperation play rather than a smart play. It's going to wreck their economy. It's not going to be a great buy. And it looks like they're going for the safer approach. They're just going to upgrade a little bit and get a couple of pistols out. So they'll be able to get a buy into round 22. SYMAN, though, edging their way closer and closer to being able to take us to a 3rd map of Overpass. And this best of 3's had it all, Jay. It's had surprises, it's had upsets, it's had momentum, it's had lack of CT side, it's had everything.
The only thing it hasn't had is been a CT side, so, you know. GAMERLEGION. Ooh, good shot from Era to respond to the 4-on-4. Brought up initially by SYMAN's opening picks. Era going to get away at 100 HP as well. 0 on 5. Going to pass that AK off to Adam. Deagle and Mezzi close. Neil and seen. He can't get the kill. So close. If they had a HE on short right now, then Nealon's dead. The Deagle spam working against them right now. And Era just can't seem to finish off the job his teammates started. Now being pressured in from short and long. Norbert's going to isolate that frag. Adam goes down next. Oh, that could have been such a good hold there from GAMERLEGION, but it just fell apart.
Now, to add to the CT sides, it's only been second half. Like, first half CT's been decent, but I'm not sure what it is. But both these teams in the second half, whoever's on CT is struggling immensely. At least that last round, it wasn't a complete full buy. It was only a couple of upgrades off the back of 2 saved-in weapons. So they can force the issue going in to round 22 and get the rifles up. Tell you what, Norbert's looking really great at the moment. 20 kills for him. And the man we were talking about the most for GAMERLEGION on that first map of Mirage was Zero. He seemed to be fragging relatively decent in the early stages of Dust 2, but for quite some time, he's gone really quiet.
And GAMERLEGION showing signs of the same issues I mentioned from Simon about switching off partway through their half. Swing out from Rusty is that Nealon deals with him. M4 on site, and Mezzi only gets one pick. And then from there, this should be a safe call for GAMERLEGION. Look, there's no point. They're so far away from the bomb site. A 4-on-3 situation. I just don't think it's going to happen.
I don't think so either. We're in agreement. And it looks like Simon are agreeing to get us to a third. And you look at the scorelines, and it's really fascinating that both halves of Mirage and Dust 2 were very competitive, but the end results aren't looking competitive. It was what 16-7 or 16? I think it was 16-7 on Mirage for GAMERLEGION. And now for Simon, they probably don't even give double digits up for GAMERLEGION. I just don't see there being a way that the international side can get to double digits. Simon are on a roll at the moment.
Oh, probably with the final buy, the GAMERLEGION can really afford here in this round. I mean, they kind of need to get something going. Oh, are you serious, Adam?
Era's like, come on, I want to get boosted.
Well, Zero will make good on his aggression, take the first player down. First frag found towards the mid doors. The aggression this time works better for GAMERLEGION. The AWP of Mo looking onto the A bomb site, looking back to the Goose area. Backed up with a flashbang over, and Norbert turning away from said flash. Sure, he doesn't go down, doesn't see a face in, but the CT's just looking to hold for time, not take a face or a swing. Zero maybe contesting that idea. KD, Shadow seen, he gets another kill, now has to fall back, he's too low HP. Norbert got a player so close to him over at this smoke area. Seeing him out of Gandalf takes him down. Adam in the midst of it will not end up going down just yet. He is close, but no sense in facing with no backup.
As soon as that smoke goes away, I was going to say he needs to reposition because he's just going to be so caught out in the open. From here, GAMERLEGION could just retake 4 and 3. How do they get that bomb across, though? Maybe Kios throws it over to Norbert.
Only one smoke, it makes sense that he does that. No, he's going to cross the ball in his hands. And evades the fire as Mo takes Adam down. 3-on-3 situation. Bomb plant should be secured here on the A default area. Out towards long for the AWP in particular. 2 defuse kits in, the boost up for the AK. Rusty's going to try to look for players. Sees one on ramp, but Keels is there from Goose to shut him down. And they know that Mezzi's there. Zero's got his first 2 picks in this round. Going to rush straight in, see the AWP. Norbert gets that frag, instead going to back his man up. Mezzi's got to save from here. Oh, how it's all fallen apart. It is all fallen apart here for GAMERLEGION. It looks like third map is on the table here for Simon. They are 14-9 up. Now just 2 away from taking us to overpass.
Simon, I mean, even that post plant, you can, not even the post plant, but before the post plant, getting that bomb across, that really should have been a round for GAMERLEGION. They had a 4 and 3 advantage. They set themselves up. They had pretty good utility, and the fact is that Simon still went out that round. It's not good enough for GAMERLEGION. It really isn't. And it's certainly showing on the scoreboard that they're struggling in this second half, not finding pretty much anything on their CT side. 2 more rounds for Simon. They've got so much momentum. They're playing with so much confidence. Even the individuals are looking really sharp at the moment.
Boost up error for GAMERLEGION, trying to find some sort of response back here. The AWP looking on towards the mid and short position. Seeing Nealon, but not quite catching the frag. Getting the shot on Mo, though. So there you go. That's a start for the GAMERLEGION side. Incendiary's down, flashes over to the mid control. They're going to try continue contesting this. The FAMAS burst in to do damage to Nealon. He's on 1 HP and forced back as the Incendiary comes in. If only he had a HE for that position, worked a bit better for them, but there you go. Good start for GAMERLEGION. The question is, can they keep their man and HP advantage? They're going to be contested by Kios here, who will all try and take them down. Gets that first amenity, holds in the midst of the smoke, but Zero gets the trade. Not going to fall for that cheeky tactic so easily.
Okay. Great round from GAMERLEGION. It all came off the back of an opening kill, and Simon just kept trying to fight. Neelan's just so low. Oh, great kill from Adam. This round pretty much secures it now. KDO and Neelan. I'm just trying to think, do they go for the save? Like, they've got money, so the save's not really that important. But at the same time, do you really want to be giving up an AK and an AWP to that CT side, I should say?
They'll set up extra firepower. Famar steps up, takes the man down. Neelan on 1 point of health. And he goes falling all the same. So they'll look for those AKs. Grab the AWP instead. No, Rusty couldn't get there in time. Still, great hold from him on a FAMAS. He was probably the weakest weapon there in the server, but still managed to make it work there on the A side defensive. GAMERLEGION getting up to 10. Is this where the momentum swings back to their favor? Is this where Simon switch off and allow GAMERLEGION to take a 2-0?
The only way it is if they follow up. They need to follow up right now. They can't let Simon get to 15-10. If they do that, I think the map's done. They need to be able to follow up right here, right now. Even for KDO, he's actually being split. He's alone. They can try and hunt him down. They know exactly where he is.
They siphon off the position from the long house. Nade onto KDO's position. 13 HP follow-up nade. And he's a dead man. Rusty's going to force Neelan back as well. 52 HP. Keels has gone aggressive once again. Zero's ready for this. He knows he likes this angle, but the shoulder bait. Going to force the kill to go through the T-side favor instead. So 4-on-4 map control. And suddenly Mezzi's isolated from his teammates as well. Sees 2 in mid. Takes down 1. Needs backup to come to him. He's also called out that Keels is there. Takes face on the AWP. Sees the man. Gets a double on Neelan for the triple! Oh, Britannia! Mezzi stands tall, looks for Keels next out window. If he gets a 4K, the most clutch defensive of the B bomb site, he was alone. He had no backup. But he may well be the 11th for GAMERLEGION. Keels going to get Era down. Seeing that bomb, the crossfire set. Either way, there should be no way back into this.
What a round. What a round. And what's so insane is that Mezzi didn't have help. Like, the rotates were so slow. He had to do everything. And, well, he did do everything. Man, that's incredible. What a hold. Unbelievable stuff. Let's have a look at this again.
Beautiful. Honestly, this sequence is just awesome.
The third kill was ridiculous.
Yeah,
Ooh.
that spray to the head.
Yeah, lovely.
Like, it's an adjustment because you have to sort of like travel with the head because you can see him ducking down, trying to get below the cover. So it's quite hard to hit already. The AWP going to hit an easy shot here towards Suicide. You're calling that for a reason. Era straight in, taking out Mo. And Keels again trying to chime back towards the mid control. Zero gets a little bit of damage, but he also falls back out of position. So this time he doesn't want to take the aggressive face. He knows that Keels is likely to win that fight. So why bother? Focus on the defense instead, because that's what's better for the CT cap.
And GAMERLEGION, you can almost just sense that they're starting to have a bit of belief now. A great opening pick coming out from Era, and, well, Simon can pretty much just set themselves up for a B split at this point. Chaos can just try and see if he can bait out some attention out towards the mid control, but no, they're actually all gonna, well, look like they're gonna hit this B bomb site from the upper tunnels. GAMERLEGION, they've got 2 players at B. They're both going car, or this could be a good bait. This could be a massive bait. Zero
gonna wait. Passive, flashbang evaded, he takes face, he sees the bomb, drops it, gets a second kill. Third man of Keel's faces takes him down. Is he going to take the other player? He is as well.
What?
And they realized it. 3-on-2, the bomb plant can be secured here. GAMERLEGION just making their positions felt here towards the retake.
Oh, I thought they weren't going to check car at all. That is such a big brain play coming out from Keels. And with that orb, he could potentially try and take down Rusty. But the thing is, Jay, he's not looking the right way.
He is now. Now he's not. Looking back to the bomb site. Rusty. Easy frag. All on Norbert. 1 versus 3. Can he pull a Mezzi here on the B bomb site? He's found his first. Got to focus now. The 2-1 duels could come through, but he's caught in the reload. And Rusty takes him down. GAMERLEGION keeping the hype train running. Choo-choo straight into their 12th round. And the bomb plant might not be enough to force the buy here for Simon. They are a little bit below the flow. A half buy might be more viable, but it does mean GAMERLEGION are going to get to within 1 of the lead.
Yeah, look, it's going to be a bit of a weird one, but at the same time, you've got to think, right, we're in round 27. We don't really have enough money. Let's buy for 28, and if we have to, again, buy for 30. Those are the 2 gun rounds that should come out from Simon if we keep seeing losses. Even for Chaos, this is quite an investment with an AK. They'll need to be making sure that they're getting a bomb plant and economical damage to the CT side.
Smokes on towards the Xbox, Nealon and Kios. Their way up with one of the only AKs in check towards the top mid position. Bomb dropped over the Nealon as the run boosts Kios into the position. The short control, Rusty there with the nade. If he puts this on right time, oh, this is going to do so much damage. Oh, Norbert. A few inches off from taking him down, and I think Simon are ready to act on the execute. Here come the smokes, here comes the follow-up nade. It doesn't do as much damage, actually. The incendiary, however, should force Norbert to fall back down to CT spawn. Good shot from Ira on the player for the smoke. The flashbang catches him blind, though. The FAMAS comes back with a quick response. 4-on-3 situation. Kios turns it to 3.
What?
Oh, he gets the headshot through smoke! And now, Simon, they've turned the odds back in their favor.
Oh, he's got the X-ray vision on. What's going on there for Kios? That's unbelievable. And GAMERLEGION have to save. You've got to think, right? Surely there's no way they can go for this. Only a single smoke on the retake. Now, they do have a couple of kids, and they're going to try and go for this.
M4s on both, seeing the one man out towards the corner cross. Deagle's out, time sticking, good flashbang, going to keep them blind. Nealon gets his kill, and Kios follows suit on 0. That is map point for Simon. Oh, GAMERLEGION, to suffer to that kind of buy. But those were some absolutely nut shots coming in from the T side.
Ridiculous. Like, just the spam coming out through the smoke, and Kios just gets so lucky. Unbelievable. And that's a tilting round, to say the least. I'm still a little bit astounded that they actually went for the retake. Holding on to those 2 rifles could have meant so much going into round 28. But it's map point up for Simon. Ooh, good shot from Era. That's the start they need.
Is that going to be the way in for another force back round for GAMERLEGION? If they make it happen... Okay, Kiel's going to make his way up to the CT spawn alongside Norbert. Molotov's down as well from Simon. Burst up with the SMG. The T is going to gain that short control as GAMERLEGION fall back out position, but they're mostly looking for the long-range engagements with the Deagle headshots to come through.
It wasn't a very aggressive CT stance coming out from GAMERLEGION. At the moment, only rocking a single player to this A bomb site, and that's Era. He's got to be able to land some, and he's got to be able to try and pull in these rotations.
Oh, he did damage, no kills. Rusty's Molotov burns him, though. 3-on-3. Kato here into footsteps into the mid position. They might force a rotation back to the B bomb site. Adam, the Eagle close. KDO against an SMG around this corner from Mezzi. Takes a spray, grabs an AK. Might go off the rotation as he looks in for Kios. 2 big frags, and that might have turned the tide back to their favor. Mo with an AWP at close range, and GAMERLEGION not quite ready to die just yet, it seems.
Oh, Mezzi. Mezzi once again showing up when absolutely needed. And for Mo, now he's making footsteps. That's going to be heard from Adam.
Jump up for the bump on denial. Mo gets away alive on this.
Whoa, hang on.
One frag. Almost picks the second. Going to fake the bomb plant. Macy's coming in from long, though. He's going to be able to hold on. So just alive here for GAMERLEGION. Bit messy there on the A site plant, but yes, the timing was awkward, and another tactical will be called by the CT side.
You got to think, like, for Adam, he was sweating. As soon as he dies, he thinks, man, this could be a chance for Mo to clutch this. Oh, the sweat. The pressure. I tell you what, for Simon, they're not going to have any money in this next round if they lose. So we could potentially be going to OT. A very similar stance of how the Simon tick-attacking game was in the best of one. That we got down to the wire, and it just comes down to who's got the strongest economy. To be fair, though, both teams don't really have a lot of money. But as soon as Simon win a round, then it's done.
Yeah, no, they've got only one to turn over. GAMERLEGION have to get 2 more in a row. And to be fair, if they get this next rifle round, then SYMAN won't have a buy for the final round and round 30. So it's a chance available for GAMERLEGION to go to overtime. And for that, that's workable at least. SYMAN set up to the mid control for 3 players. The AK's on and the CT's out positioned. Passive default contacts, run boost, looking for the opening frags.
Yeah, they're getting a lot of control out towards short. GAMERLEGION are pretty much offering it up for free. They're doing most of the damage in terms of the incendiaries and HGs out from the CT players rotating in from mid to A. But this time around, though, a little bit more deep for SYMAN. And Nade doesn't do anything. Now trying to take some long control. They're going to have to deal with Adam. This is a very, very big off angle.
Are they ready for it? Flash over. Shoulder bait. He's seen his man. Sprays through. Gets damage on the second. Only dropping that 1 kill. Mo gets Era, though, with the AWP. So 3-on-3 scenario now. 1 player on bomb site. Smoke down towards Shulks. He's got to protect it. Molotov's coming in elsewhere towards the long position. The AWP so close to the bullet. That connects to Rusty's head. He's a goner. Zero getting KDO. And the bomb gets dropped again. GAMERLEGION looking like they're going to secure this all-important rifle round. Up against a force buy from SYMAN for round 30. Keels gets 1 good headshot, but surely he hasn't got enough time to wrap around, get the bomb, and then get the plant.
Yeah, look, this is going to be a tough one from Chaos. He may even be thinking about saving this AK. And trying to see if he can take the fight onto 0. And, oh, there's no money. You mentioned it, Jay. You mentioned the fact they won't be able to get a buy. Chaos has got money, but what about everyone else? Oh, my.
I mean, it's got to be a force buy, right? You know, like, there's no way that SYMAN are going to have to go to eco here match point round on the 30th round. GAMERLEGION. Still on for OT, still on for a serious chance here against the SYMAN side. And you can see what that buy is going to look like. SYMAN don't have anything major to work with. They have the AK, and that's basically it.
It's going to be a tough one. Now, Chaos has got to make a decision here. Does he want to swap the AK in the hands of Norbert, considering how much work he's been able to do so far in this Dust 2 game? Seems like they're both pretty comfortable at the moment with their respected rifles. In saying that, even with SYMAN not having a lot of money, it is 3 for Masters up for the CT side.
Ooh. Scout shot connecting on 0 to do damage, and yes, you are right about the buy being, you know, a little bit suspect for GAMERLEGION, but honestly, it's probably worse here for SYMAN. Pistols on 2. Downgrade rifles for Norbert, Mo with a scout, which has made it work so far, to be fair. You know, tag onto 0 down in that mid position. Great timing on the cross. Flashbangs in, the Famar still waiting here, top of the boost position. Will Keo's face? He will not. Realizing the potential to lose that AK, he doesn't want to face too far forward.
SYMAN not being quiet about this at all. A lot of utility and a lot of run boost coming out towards that short position. Could be a fake, though. It looks like they're backing off to try and go for a B split, considering the fact that they're giving up on the long challenge and that they've completely just disregarded short. Now, if they over-aggress with the GAMERLEGION side, they can get a little bit of information, but it almost seems like they've got a gut feeling that it might be a plan to be, because there's 2 players here, and now Rusty and CT.
We'll wait and bait. Rotate as well if he has to. But if he can drop the 2 players in mid, he drops the man advantage, and he gets the bomb as well. Flashes over from the scout, going to try and face in and look. 1 smoke down towards the boost cross, and re-smokes and flashes coming in, going to try and blind his player off. Crossfire now set towards the B-bomb site. Mezzi gets Norbert, got KDO close to Deagle, takes him down. 0 comes up with a frag back towards Car. Era gets a kill out towards the CT rotation. Kios gets the trades, the bomb's been dropped. 20 seconds, it's the Famasis on 3 for a retake against an AK and a Galil. The AK gets out of dodge. GAMERLEGION with it all to do.
They can wait. They can use their time. They've got kits. They've got the utility. Don't rush it. Don't panic. And SYMAN, it's going to be down to KDO and Chaos. And for GAMERLEGION, they just need to flash in. Get the 2 players from the upper tunnels in the side.
There it is. Flash to blind off them both. Insignia with the backlines, timed awfully. The AK takes his swing, doesn't get the kill. Era gets the man down. KDO with 1. Rusty gets the trade. They're on the defuse. They're on for overtime. GAMERLEGION have done it. SYMAN. The awkward buys from both sides, but it definitely worked against them today. 15-all. GAMERLEGION won this in 2.
Oh, they do. What a fight coming up from GAMERLEGION. What a recovery towards the end there. We saw 6 out of the past 7 rounds being won to bring it to 15-15. And they're looking for the 2-0. They're hungry. What an upset that would be. What a fight on Dust 2 to go to the distance. Who can get off to the better start? You've got to think now in OT, you know, it's the opportunity of running double orbs on CT. They're even running double orbs on T side. Maybe to find an opening pick and maybe chuck it over the fence. But for SYMAN, that's what they love with this 16K MR3 is just get the orbs out.
Double orbs for the T side, interestingly enough, here for SYMAN. We're seeing a lot more on Dust 2. The AK looking to take the first player down of Era, though, forced out of the short position. He's going to get out of dodge. Needs to rotate the CT spawn, hold the mid control instead, because there's no one there anymore. They go through the mid doors, and they're going to isolate the 2 players on B site.
Oh, Era. He's going to go for a slow walk swing in. AWP versus AWP. Mo wins out that fight. They can try and go quick into mid to B now.
Too high on the shot for the CT man. Zero with the M4 outside of the window. And here they come past scaffolding. They don't check the angle. He gets that first kill. And the second. And the third! From 0 to hero, just like that. And KDO and Nearland suddenly alone. Out to mid, out to B entrance. Smoke's about to clear. KDO's open. 4K for 0 denied by running out of ammo. But Mezzy has this. Nearland's alone. And I can't believe that incredible play just came in. Beautiful stuff from GAMERLEGION's zone. The bomb out in the open for Rosty to clean it up.
Unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. The fact that Mo is able to start things off with a great kill onto Era, they swing out for the fast mid to B, and Zero does that. He is just, what a lights out performance in that last round. He's certainly been a little bit quiet on Dust 2, but that round there, that puts him back in the game. And rather than recovering that AWP, realizing the fact that it's 16K MR3, let's pick up the AKs instead. Can't buy them on City side. 16-15, GAMERLEGION. They win out the first round of OT.
Look at the AKs out of the gate here for the T side. Near and going to get dealt with by Adam. There's so many CTs here, and they're going to get the kills. Blind off flashbangs, nades up, missed nade, but KDO goes down anyway as Adam secures his second, and Keels and Mo, last 2 left alive, a 5-on-2. This stacking has worked wonders for GAMERLEGION. The confidence well and truly to the CT favor, and SYMAN looking lost here on the T side.
They've hardly ever gone fast that long. Like, SYMAN have not done that in regulation whatsoever. And the one round they do, they're faced with 3 players on that CT side. What a crossfire being set. So much utility out. Dry peek from Mo to see if he can get an AWP pick. No, he can't.
Reface on the second player. Era, nice and easy. And this round looked easy. All 5 alive for the CT favor. And when you're that confident, SYMAN's hopes are well and truly in the toilet now. Like, how on earth do they bring this back?
It's going to be tough. Like, if GAMERLEGION can go 3-0 up, if they can get 18 rounds at the end of this first half, that's immense pressure. That would really help them out. Auto sniper out for KDO, seeing if he can find any tag shots down from mid. They don't find anything. SYMAN, they need a response, and they need one right now.
AK in for Norbert, not seeing anything past that smoke. A resmoke comes down from the CT, so keep that angle on lock. Adam can't challenge him just yet. Try for it, but not to be. Molotovs down to the short control. Forcing out the cubby corner from the CT favor. There's no one there though. Nades on AWP watching if he gets this first frag. Run boost on. We'll see that first man, but wait for Mo. What a bait and switch. Good shot accounted for there for the AWP. Now needs the support of his M4s as they see them coming out from the short position. Long control's being conceded. Era gets a wallbang headshot, I imagine, on the short wall. Norbert seen. Spray comes in from Adam, falls back passive, forces him to reface and gets that kill. GAMERLEGION looking on fire here. Came through. We had the doubts about this squad coming into this matchup, into this group. Nearly against Zero. He's kissed him, and Zero's got the kill through the smoke. He knew. You're damn right he knew. KDO just left out, and again, considering the results GAMERLEGION have had, considering the awkward starts in tournaments and the matches they've lost, this new project seemed like it was on a rocky stance, but now it looks more confident than we've ever seen.
It's unbelievable. It really is. We saw them in week 4 of Malta Vibes, where they came out in last place of their group, only winning a single map. They've got a potential of not losing a single map to get into the playoffs. 3-0 up on the CT side. SYMAN, so much pressure on the back of them. GAMERLEGION, and like the rivalry as well between these two sides, that GAMERLEGION have never been able to win a map before this series against SYMAN. They've got a potential of 2-0ing them. What a result that would be. One more round on T side is all that they would need. 3 in a row for SYMAN just to take us to another OT. And look at the stack coming out to long. This could be a big firefight.
Oh, SYMAN missing their shots. Nealon couldn't get the frag. Era opens things up. The AK in against the AWP, and Mo will close it down. Over aggression punished, but Adam chimes right back in. AK through the smoke. Frag found of a 2-for-1 trade, and immediately GAMERLEGION back off. They've got the man advantage. They can play to their own pace.
Oh, I love that. That's such a great spam coming out from Adam. Even for Era, so aggressive to just see if he can find some sort of entry. And you've got to think for KDO, he needs to find at least a couple of kills. If he finds one, I think the round's over. He's got to find 2 kills here, because he's going to get overwhelmed. The rotation from Kios is going to take time out through mid.
On from Car, AWP scoped in, gets that one. KDO holds the crossfire, and Kios chimes back in. Mezzi with one frag, gonna swoop in for his own 1v3 clutch. Is this gonna be the play that wins GAMERLEGION Dust 2 and wins them the best of 3 out from mid? He's facing, he's waiting, he's looking for his kill, but Norbert wins it out just by the skin of his teeth. But what a clutch that would have been.
1 on 3 attempt. And you could see the play from Mezzi. Rather than just trying to get that bomb down, he actually instead tries to bait him out, see if he can force the fight. No smoke out to the doors, allows Kios and KDO to establish a crossfire between one another.
Mezzi.
Great work from Mezzi. It was so close. Not enough.
Not to be. And now the momentum shifts back over to SYMAN this time. First frag found out Longhouse. Nealon with 1 of 3 AWPs in play, because why the hell not at this stage? First kill found. Zero falls forward. Smoke out. Nades on. Kios gets the AWP kill instead. And now GAMERLEGION are making some severe mistakes.
Yeah, they are. This is a bit of a choke at the moment in OT in the second half. Adam's going to find a response out from B, but even the angle, no, not going to check this onto KDO. A rusty last one left, and, well, that's just hitting a brick wall right there. What a round coming out from SYMAN. GAMERLEGION not showing up. They only need 1 round, Jay, and it seems like even the pressure's now starting to build for them, because SYMAN's now got 2 in a row. They're looking deadly. These double AWPs are finding a lot of impact. Just go back to the long challenge. They don't have the best spawns out for long, but at the same time, they're finding success at least trying to get a player into the pit and winning out most of their fights from long.
GAMERLEGION need 1 round. Had the perfect half. Era will start things off. That is an opening frag. Down from Suicide onto the mid position, onto the short position, I should say more specifically.
Adam's ready for this. He's going to wait for the aggression.
Here they come. Kios first to face. He's going to fall back out position. And he's going to turn away as they start moving up. Did they hear the scope? I think they were already scoped in when they were making their way out. Adam going to reface. The timing is everything. He sees them and turns back away. Going to try fall out, pick up that bomb. But the CTs also go pass it back to the B bomb site.
They know now that for GAMERLEGION, it's going to be a tough one to try and retake that upper tunnels control because they don't know if they've gotten into T-spawn. They've got no information at the moment. They have to try and commit A, and already Norbert's here.
Incendiary down on Mezzy. He's very, very low, but he crosses out position. Both players held out to the boxes, and they're taking damage. Incendiary's utility all thrown out. There's no one directly on A, so GAMERLEGION can secure a bomb plant. Open for long. They've got Zero set out there, and Erista with the AWP on shore gets one. Sees the shoulder bait of the second man, but that's enough to force the kill from Kios. And he'll fall over Rusty. 2 players left, Nealon and Norbert. Nealon comes in with 1 frag here. Spray back from Adam, does not quite connect it. The boost up the headshot. Nealon all that remains. 1 on 3 for this lone CT. He's got the kit, he's got no utility. Suppressed from all 3 entrances to the bomb site. This is over. This is 19 for GAMERLEGION. What an upset to take. Above SYMAN here in the winners match.